All right, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Sorry for the slightly late start here today. As I was telling you guys yesterday, there was an update to Batacera, and one of the key changes that they made was the ability to use retro achievements with Wii. This is something that's been going on for a while now. If you are inside the retro achievements community, they've recently added Wii support. With Batacera, it always lags behind a little bit when it comes time for these updates. So I've been waiting for them to make this update so we could start doing some Wii games. Well, in order to do the Wii games, you have to be using the Dolphin emulator, which Batacera has. But I guess the hashes that Retro Achievement wants aren't the ones that are in, like, that my Wii games have, so it won't work anyways. But then I noticed that when I went to go try to close the Dolphin emulator, it got hung up and it just stayed like that. So I was like, okay, that's no good. So I had to force close down Batacera, but then I couldn't get Dolphin to work at all, which meant none of the GameCube games worked or anything like that. Thankfully, I think it's all fixed now. It took a little bit of time for me to go through it, but it looks like it's all fixed. The biggest problem that I have is that in Batacera, you can use hotkeys, kind of like in RetroArch, where you can bring up a menu and make changes and whatnot to the game while you're playing it. You could do that in Dolphin too, but for whatever reason, the hotkeys don't work in Batacera to bring up the Dolphin menu. So, like when I'm doing like GameCube or Wii, I don't know how to change anything without exiting out of the game. And this could be a problem when we go to do Wii because I have to change controller types quite often. Just depending on the game. Sometimes you need Wii Remote, sometimes you can use Pro Control, whatever. So I think the only option I've come up with so far is to leave it in Dolphin LibRetro so that I can access the menu to change controllers, but then, you know, Retro Achievements doesn't work, but they weren't working anyway, so what does it matter? Anyways, how are you guys doing? I see we got Modzilla in there already. One other thing I did do today is we finally did get the actual version of Contra. So we're going to try to run through Contra again today. Once we finish it, we'll move on to whatever else. It just kind of depends. Maybe we'll go through our favorites category or whatever. But anyways, this is the just normal American version of the game. I was gonna get the Japanese one because apparently with the Japanese version of Contra, there's some cool like cutscenes and whatever. Whenever you progress through the stages, you see a couple cutscenes. There's also a map that shows you as you're moving from one stage to the other. Just little cool features like that, but I don't think that it's gonna matter one way or the other. But anyways, here we go. It's Contra time. We will adjust any sounds that we need to do here. Hey, and look at that. Retro Achievements works for that. You like how the music doesn't play while it's doing the demo? All right, looks like we can turn that one up a little bit. All right, we'll see when we actually get it started. Hey, what's up, Short Round? Now, hopefully we can just run through this no problem. It's been a little bit, though, since I've ran through Contra. The cool thing about that machine gun is that it's auto and you don't have to click to fire. But really, how are you not going to choose the fucking spread gun, you know? All right, so how many people in here play Contra, had beat Contra without using the Konami code? I think most people can beat it with the Konami code. Hey, what's up, martial arts? Hey, what's up, try winning? You have Altered Beast on the Master System? I'm sorry. That's a horrible game. You never beat Contra because you don't enjoy the gameplay? Oh, I love the gameplay in it. The SNES one is better. That's the one that I played the most of. The Super Contra's fantastic. Contra 3. The Alien Wars. But we gotta beat this one eventually, so I figured, why the fuck not? Here's a trophy for running into that laser. Laser doesn't kill you, just stuns you. We'll see if we get through this the first go or not. Damn. I remember being younger and just thinking Contra was impossible to beat. You know, when I was a kid, my brother had this on the NES, and I was just like, this is impossible. Is it controversial to say a lot of NES experiences were improved on Super Nintendo? I don't think it's controversial. I mean, I think it just kind of depends on what style of game you like, whether you like 8-bit or 16-bit or, you know, whatever. I do think that there's a charm that goes with a lot of NES games and older games, but I'm with you. I like Link to the Past more than I like Legend of Zelda. In general, I would rather play Contra 3 than Contra 1. So I don't think that's necessarily a controversial thing. I think there's some games that are still great on NES. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm not a fan of the laser gun here. You love some 8-bit games too? Hey, what's up, Sauce? How you doing, buddy? Well, at least we got the barrier. I am not a big fan of the laser gun. Definitely want that to die, though. You can kind of farm extra lives if you want to sit there and keep shooting bad guys all day, but I'm just going to go for it. You know, the first time I beat Contra was with the Konami code like everybody else. And then I went through and beat it once a long time ago without the Konami code, and the good news is it's not like a super like hard game. We're doing pretty good with some Contra. Hey, what's up, Hermit? Contra's still a really good game. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with it. I mean, it definitely got better later on, but fuck. I always feel like I get hit on these more than the normal ones. Oh, what? That sucks. Yeah, it's a weird perspective type thing. It is a weird series, that's for sure. Oh, guess we're doing that stage again, huh? Oh, at least it starts you there, though. I forget how many continues you get. But even in Contra 3, there's stages that are inconsistent, like difficulty-wise, you know? Like some of those top-down ones, definitely later on in the game, too. Like that top-down one where everything's spinning, and you get those little spinning pads. You know, those are pretty difficult, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Or if you're playing on, you know, hard or whatever. Oh, come on, I jumped it. At least it's not a long game if I have to start over. Yeah, some could be like ball busting, and then some offer a decent challenge. I like games that have a good challenge. I don't like a game to be ball busting just for the hell of it, or like too hard that it's going to be like impossible. I like a decent challenge. Did I not fucking jump that? God dang it. Okay, well, out of all the ones that I thought we were going to have problems with, I didn't expect these fucking stages to be the issue. I don't think it's unlimited continues. I would like to run back through the... Can I not jump that? Maybe I'm jumping too late. But I would like to run through them at a point where... and do like a no continue run through them as well. I'm jumping too late. I saw it there. I guess the perspective, I think I have more time to jump than what I do. Damn, I kind of want to just fucking start over from the fucking beginning of the game. But I guess we might as well fucking practice it. I can't honestly remember. I was sitting there thinking, when's the last time I played the first Contra? On stream, we beat Contra 3, and then I went on later to beat Contra on the Game Boy. Was it Operation C or whatever? Or whatever one that is on the Game Boy. I chomped it, you son of a bitch. It's always those ones shooting directly at me. Damn, I didn't realize how long this second hallway goes on for. How many rooms is that? Okay, so it's limited continues. That's good anyways, because I think I want to start that over. That was a horrible first run. You know, people always talk about, like, NES hard games that are like, oh, it's NES hard. And Contra gets thrown in there a lot. I don't think Contra's, like, the definition of NES hard. I mean, one hit kills, I get it. Like, but you just gotta kind of like memorize it. I think Ninja Gaiden definitely deserves that. Ninja Gaiden's a tough game, and there are people that like know how to go through Ninja Gaiden. They can do it, you know, no death, whatever. But you gotta practice the game a whole bunch to get pretty good at that. I feel like Contra's a little bit more forgiving in that regard. I think it takes a lot less practice to like get super good at Contra, baby. Oh, machine gun. You know, I think the machine gun power-up, underutilized, underappreciated. Having auto-fire for that thing is great. Fire, not so good. I think also, by the way, those bubbles right there, I think give you points. So I think you can farm points on those too. See, like, fire's strong. But only being able to have like 2 shots on the screen at once sucks. What console games do you think are actually better when played on a handheld? A pocket, whatever. Actually played better on a handheld. I have no official handheld port. That are better? That's a tough one. Better is... because that's so subjective, you know. Maybe puzzle games. I always feel like there is something to puzzle games in which you playing those on the go. I feel like puzzle games on the go always do better. So, like, for example, when you got like a home port of like a puzzle game, and I'm not talking about like Tetris or whatever, you know, but playing like the home version of some puzzle games, but being able to do it on the go, I think it makes it better because then you can enjoy it anywhere, and I'm not stuck on the couch, you know, thinking through a puzzle game or something like that, you know? And like, and I get the question too, like, I know that, like, there is a handheld port of Tetris, but, you know, keeping that aside, like, Pokemon feels weird on a TV. Yeah, maybe. I feel like maybe some of the handheld Pokemon games have kind of conditioned us to play some of those on the go. I don't know if it makes it better per se, because I also like streaming those on a like on a big screen. But I will say this, streaming, I think a better way to put it is streaming it on a handheld versus streaming it on the handheld. It doesn't make a big enough difference. Like, you're not losing anything if you're playing Pokemon on a handheld versus playing it like on your big screen. I think that's a pretty good way to look at it too. What games don't lose anything playing them on a handheld? Some games you want to play on the big screen, you know? Like, playing, like, maybe Contra, for example. Playing Contra on a handheld, on the go, I'm losing a little bit in translation there. It's a smaller screen, everything's smaller. I like it big. I like to be able to see it. Pokemon, it doesn't really make a difference. In fact, many RPGs in general that are turn-based, I think you don't lose much playing them either on your TV or on your handheld. And I think some people could also argue that, you know, when you're playing a handheld, you could have something else going on your TV at the same time. You could be watching a movie or show or anything. But when I'm engrossed in a game, I don't particularly want another screen on. So I've never been much of a handheld, like, fanatic. The only games I ever play handheld-wise would be the ones that I couldn't play on the big screen. I absolutely love the Super Game Boy, because then I got to play all my Game Boy games, you know, on the big screen. To me, that was huge. I thought that was the coolest fucking thing. I'm sick of this fucking bass right here, I'll tell you that. God dang. Piece of fucking shit. All right, this is room 2. How many I'm gonna count how many rooms this fucking is. If we ever get through all the fucking rooms, huh? So, okay, so you got room 3 here. I'm just not feeling these fucking first person, or third person, I should say, rooms. I just cannot judge that fucking distance. I gotta pay more attention to, like, when to fucking jump there. That pseudo fucking 3D it's trying to do there. Oh my god, he wouldn't fucking jump again. gravy. Also, I feel like there's a squeaky noise that's coming from my gun that I don't remember on the original fucking Contra. Good. I think there's like 8 fucking rooms. That's fucking ridiculous. No. I just need to start fucking ducking more. I want to jump the white bullets, and they really don't want you to. They want you to duck it. Oh, I jumped too fucking soon. Hey, what's up, Jeff? God dang it. Again. Really, it's just easier to go fucking down below. Fuck. Stupid floaty jump. It's your birthday today? Well, happy birthday, buddy. If you get the same power up twice, does it make it stronger? I don't think so. This is a good song. Bum 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 bum. I jumped too fucking soon. I am just not on my game tonight with Contra, dude. Oh, look, I even got hit there. This is a horrible run. Another horrible run. Fucking just can't get it going. It's funny because I really thought that I was going to have the most problem with like the the waterfall stage and shit. Because, you know, if you fall back down and shit, I was like, okay, I probably will fuck this stage up a couple times. We've been perfect going across the waterfall. Take our time. Shoot a couple enemies. Maybe get some extra lives. See if we can't salvage this run. You bastard. This is a really good one. There's a reason why so many people talk about like this game for the NES. Like everybody played it at one point. I felt like everybody owned it. It wasn't super long or anything like that, but it was like a decently hard game. Especially back in the day. Like, I don't know many people who picked it up and their first time was just like, they beat it. It'd be really nice if we could just get through this. This fucking never-ending hallway. Fuck the laser gun, though. That's something almost everybody can agree on. I'm like trying to be overly careful there. All right, going good. Going good. We're bringing it back. That wasn't necessarily good. Don't give me that. All right. That was much better. We're getting better at that. Oh, that sucks, though. You fucking asshole. What the hell? Oh. And it touched my fucking foot. Oh, God, I hate this fucking stage. I hate this stage more than I hate, like, the fucking final stage and shit. Duck! What? Are you not ducking, dude? No, I don't hate anything as much as Leonardo. Leonardo is a round-nosing little bitch. How'd that not fucking hit that dude? He fucking jumped through it like it was nothing. I think the real problem with this one is it just goes on too long, this stage. It's like, I get it. Cool perspective. Yeah, you little bitches. Hit him! Like, damn. Fucking bitch. Fuck out of here. All right. Finally, we can move on. Oh, fucking duck. God dang it. Hey, Billy, what's up? How you be? I didn't kill it quick enough. Oh, what? Come on. Like, I'm getting fucked here, dude. Well, that is unfortunate. He didn't fucking duck. So cool. Now I'm right back here again with one fucking hit, but with my regular gun and fucking one hit, I don't know what to do there. I guess I'm slightly hitting over, and it's causing me to fucking start walking while I'm crouched. up, Turner? Not. I think not, laser gun. R stands for rarely helpful. Fuck. Doc, you son of a fucking bitch. Hey, Classic Dad, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing, buddy? So you're fired. Hell. Oh, that was the final continue? Welcome in. This is Contra. This is my first attempt at it. This is our first run. What you guys just saw there was a demo. Nothing to see there. It's Contra time, buddy. What were you streaming, man? I appreciate the raid. Okay, no. We're not gonna fucking die on the first stage. It's not gonna happen. Ain't heard about. Yeah, well, you know, not only that, it's like a super quick game, anyways. I knew I was gonna have to like warm back up to it. It's been so long since I played Contra. What's up, Shepard? That's right. I restarted the whole run just for the Raiders. It's Contra you had to. Ooh, cool. Sonic Adventure stream. You know, I've only beat Sonic Adventure one time in my life. It wasn't even on stream. I'm going to have to play it again. Oh, you're playing Mega Man X4 for the first time tomorrow. No Contra codes. In order for me to add a game to my list, I have to beat it. No codes. No codes, and at least on normal or above difficulty. That's my own rules. So the Konami code I couldn't use. We're just gonna raw dog this thing, man. Yeah, on stream I played through all of the Mega Man games, like all the way through all the Mega Man X games. 4 wasn't too bad. I struggled with the final boss in 3 for like a long time. X3 Sigma, Jeff was in here for that. Still one of the longest boss fights it took me. We were in it for an all-nighter, my friend. Whole rest of the game, smooth as can be. I could not hit that fucking, his little weakness on the top of his fucking head to save my life. So what you guys are seeing here is me had warmed up now to the old Contra. First couple of runs were pretty bad, but you know, sometimes you gotta warm up a little bit, you know? We beat a couple games yesterday, so that was pretty cool. Beat Hook for the first time, never played through Hook. Mostly because it always moved so slow. I didn't want to fucking run through Hook. But we had to get it added to the list. We had to. It had to be done. Ooh, that was a risk there. I just stood up like there was nothing above me. I was like, yeah, there's nothing to worry about above me. No bullets. We're good. Oh, I wasn't sure if that bullet was going to hit me or not, if I'm being completely honest. Ooh. You beat it for the first time last Friday. It was really fun. I didn't mind it up into the final Sigma boss. You know, some of the later X games that get like a bad rap, I actually kind of like. Like, I forget, there was a couple of them that, you know, especially towards the end, so many people just don't like them. Maybe it's the voice acting, maybe it's whatever. The final X game that I played too, I ended up really kind of enjoying it. Bill and Lance plot in the future, 2633. Bill and Lance are set to stop an alien army called the Red Falcon Organization on an island near New Zealand. Huh. Aliens are planning to take over Earth, so two soldiers fight through enemy bases, jungles, waterfalls, and alien layers to destroy them and save humanity. I mean, that sounds about right. That sounds about like your typical NES style, late 80s, early 90s video game. Every Friday you were playing different X games. The X games are cool. I want to, eventually I'm going to run through them again because I didn't get the retro achievements for them. And I'm kind of addicted to getting the retro achievements. So, more Mega Man streams to come in the future. Unfortunately, I've played so many of them. We'll see how I improve. Plot for the European release? That's an interesting question because it wasn't Contra. They had to call it, you know, what, Probotectors, because there was like a terrorist group that was known as Contra, right? Me and my chat were just talking about that the other night when we were talking about it. X2 wasn't vibing with you? I'm trying to think about which X game I didn't like the most. Obviously, and this isn't a hot take, X1's my favorite, obviously. Not only is it one of the best X games, it's one of the best games on the Super Nintendo, period. I stand behind that. I absolutely love it. Besides that, though, X2 was okay. X3, I enjoyed everything up into Sigma. Of course, if I played it now, I think I could beat him way quicker. I kept beating him, and then I would die jumping up the wall, trying to get away from the lava. So that sucked. Kind of like 4, 5. Those were kind of like a blur. We went through them so quickly. I would have to look up which ones were what. Which one was the last one? Was it X8? Was that the last one that was released? That is true. The music was great in X3. Okay, so X8 is the last. Okay, so I think most people can go either way with X8. My hot take is I like it, despite all of the voice acting and all that kind of stuff. I actually really kind of enjoyed that one. In X7, I kind of liked it. I ended up liking it more than I probably thought I was going to. And I know most people don't like X7. But it was fine. I had a good time with it. Most people favor X1 and X4. I wish I remembered X4 better. See, this is why I gotta play through them again, because I can't remember them so much. You know why, though? One reason also is I ended up playing through those so quickly, and I grew up playing the normal Mega Man games, just like normal, regular Mega Man. Oh, you guys want a hot take? You want my hot take on the original Mega Man games? Mega Man 6, my favorite. I absolutely love Mega Man 6. Even to this day, I think that one is so much fun. I don't think most people are like, it's all right at best. I also think nah, 6 is so fucking good. I love the suits. I love adding the jetpack suit. You get Rush on you, then you got the fucking punch and all that kind of stuff. Mega Man 6, so much fun. Absolutely love it. Also, Nightman is really cool. He's easy as hell, but I like him. All Mega Man franchise names. That's a lot of them. But yeah, no, I absolutely love Mega Man X6. And I think Mega Man 2, overrated. It's good. It's good. It's got good music. But I think most people like it because it's so easy. Let's face it, once you get yourself the, after you get Metal Blade, you're done. That's it. You're good to go. You beat the game. It's so busted. And they didn't bring out the slide mechanic until what, X3 or whatever? Fuck. Oh, that sucks. I really wanted to keep that. The first one you ever played was 8? So I have no horse in this horse. Yeah. You know what? It's all right. I don't think I hate it as much as most people do. Mega Man 2, though, like, you didn't even get... When did they start the charging? Damn. That's why I wanted the fucking spread gun. That sucks. We were doing so good. That one fucking mistake, and I lose my fucking rapid fire spread gun. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, and so Mega Man 4, I feel like Mega Man 1 is like my least favorite. I appreciate what it did for the series. It's fine, but I don't like the mechanics as much. I just don't enjoy the game as much. Mega Man 2 is good, a little overrated, but really good. 3 introducing Slide was huge. 4 introducing the charge shot, also huge. 5, it's good. It's in there. You know, I don't have a problem with 5. And then 6, what a way to go out. What a way to go out on the NES. What a fucking swan song of a game. No, I get it. Not a lot of people like that one, but I like it. And that was really good. Beat the game! Don't you see me? I'm beating the game. Look at me beat the game. I'm beating the game. I'm beating it for you. I'm beating it as hard as I can. Look how hard I'm beating it. Hermit. Hermit, look at me beat it. Look at me beat it so hard. You love Mega Man X6 or X7? Yikes. Oh, what? The bad respawn in there. After making the fucking close jump, we get fucked. We got fucked. They fucked us. I'm trying to beat it and they fucked us. Give it to me! Unbelievable. You know what we really need here is an extra life. We need to kill a couple guys here. We need that extra life, boys. I'm gonna end up fucking around and get killed is what's gonna happen. Hey, what's up, Dax? The only fan account is coming together nicely. It's coming together, man. The fastest you ever beat this was 18 minutes? That's fucking good. I forget the... Like, not using the Konami code, I forget, like, how quick I beat it. I'm not a very good speedrunner. You love vegetables and you love fruit? Well, I think that's very important. Oh, I don't remember what to do with that guy. We need to not get fucked up by the fire. That's the only thing that's really gonna fuck us up is that fire. Oh, why'd he stand up? Not going good. If I could just get to the, like, this is like the hardest stage for me. The final stage and like the final boss is like a joke, basically. Oh, what? There you go. That's what I was trying to do the first time. You know what, though? If we have to run through the game again, we'll be all right. We got through it pretty quickly and, like, without dying up until we lost that spread on the snow stage. And then we got fucked up here, but I think we got this now. I don't remember what to do with this guy, though. Oh, shit, can I jump in the corner? Unless he jumps in that corner. I think this is my final continue. You son of a bitch. I've got like a whole horrible pattern going there. Like, come on. Yep. Well, now I get to try for the retro achievement of no continue. Damn it! $19.88. All right. Now we're going to go nice and easy. No fucking stupid mistakes. Nice and easy. We'll have a lot of extra men by the time we reach that dude, and we'll figure it out. They're pretty generous with the extra lives in this, so I mean, if you can do good during the first couple stages. There looks like there's a retro achievement for killing all the guns. Perhaps. Ooh, or maybe, yeah, it looks like it. That was 3, so then this would be 4. And then 5 right here. Oh, well. Oh, I fucked up. I shouldn't have been fucking with these stupid things. I should have just done it the normal way. Hold on, let's see if I'm even right. I'm gonna, since it's just stage 2, I'm gonna start over, but I want to see. Well, guess we won't know. Probably not worth the achievement if I'm gonna get hit. The same year as Rambo 3. What in the fuck? Okay, come on now. Come on. At least it's good music. I don't even know. Some of the moves that I'm making here aren't what I would normally do. I don't know what's causing me to want to go in those certain directions. All right. No fucking around with the damn guns. We're just gonna do this the way we've been doing it. And there we go. Like, we went through there the first time, and I just, like, fucking... I don't know what we're doing. Not going through it how we normally do, I'll tell you that. Like, I was like, let me try to shoot all the guns and do something I wouldn't normally do. Go on. Now, we haven't had a single issue going through the waterfall part. I don't want to start having an issue now. Of course, usually when we come through here, we have the barrier, and I didn't shoot it this time because I was like, oh, I don't want to lose my fucking gun. That's right. Now everything is all good. All is forgiven. It's like it never happened. Bitch. They're trying to cheat me. Not today, Satan. Not today. What's up, real Chris? You know why? Because I really like this level, Hermit. Actually, you know what? That level's not even the hardest. This level was the one that was giving us problems, so joke's on you. I suck at this stage. Really, that tells me is you should have been watching the stream the whole time. I only do good when you're watching me, Hermit. Aha, see? See? You see there's no hit run? We haven't been hit a single time. Through the whole game so far. I think this might be the run. No, if I'm gonna get hit, it's probably here, though, to be honest. Those fucking guys always get me for some reason. I don't know why. I knew it. That fucking, and see. Oh, God, I hate fighting these things, too. Without the spread gun, man, I hate these fucking balls. You got all these fucking balls flying around. There we go. Jeez. Jeez Louise. I want to get my spread gun back. I want my rapid fire spread gun back. Am I going to do a no-death run? I don't know. Maybe some point. I've not practiced up enough on the game. I was telling everybody when I started tonight that I haven't played Contra in so fucking long. I'm way better at Super Contra, or Contra 3, rather. Well, there's Rapid at least, huh? At least gotta have the Rapid. Now, what really sucks is that was Rapid. That one that fell into the water, that was Spread Gun. So, you know. Jesus. That gun just barely kills that fucking thing. Fucking fire gun. I don't want your fucking fire gun. It's too slow. Whoops. I do not want that. You can take that laser and shove it right up your ass. Oh, that almost got me fucked right there, though. Fire gun almost fucked me there. Oh, yeah, because I hadn't been hit yet, right? No, we were doing good. And then we got to this stage, and I got fucked up last round. Alright. Now, what I want to do is I want to fucking shoot that thing so that I have it there. Okay. Oh my god, that was frame perfect. There was no reason for it to have been that fucking close. Other than to make me clench my asshole. Like, I don't know what to do against this guy, really. What am I supposed to do? Can I jump over him? Oh my fucking god. Thank you, Classic Dad. I fucking had no idea that I could jump over him. I didn't think I could make the jump. Alright. Damn. Well, it won't be a no continue run. Oh. I appreciate the tip, though. I fucking had no idea I could jump over him. I think I always had, like, a gun that was just, like, strong enough to fucking destroy him. Or at least I don't remember shooting him. I probably did. What? That was another fucking close one. Oh, shit. Okay, let's try that again. I was trying to debate which way I wanted to go there. Oh! I didn't make that jump. I was trying to see what the pattern is for that bottom one there. Oh, that's what's killing me. The fucking explosion on the floor. All right. I didn't know people came from the back. Oh my fucking God. Oh jeez, I just fucking blew that. Like, I shouldn't shoot that there. And then you're able to get up top. Oh, it won an extra turn. I thought it did 3. Oh, no, it does a shit ton, I see. Oh boy, I get to try for the no continue run. Again. Oh my fucking God. So I knew I was out of practice from Contra. Like I said, I probably hadn't played this since I was a kid, maybe a teenager. Back in the day was the last time I played it, though, because since then I only played Super Contra. You guys saw I went through and beat Contra 3. No problem, right on stream. Oh, I mean, I don't really mind if I use continues. I'm fine with using continues. I saw that there's a retro achievement at the bottom if I go through the game without a continue. I don't really care. As long as we beat it, that's all that really matters. It would be cool, though, to beat it, no continues. But that's not a requirement. That's fucking... That's just me being silly. That's just me being a silly Billy. Like Billy from Contra. Or is it Jimmy? What's his name? Lance and who? That's not happening tonight. Probably not. But we're getting better. I'm anything if not persistent. All right. All right, we got the gun we want. Now it's just a matter of going through the whole game without getting hit. And we're golden. We don't have to worry about a damn thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat it, no problem. In fact, I feel like I'll probably beat it this run. I should have made it for now that I know when I'm fighting that guy to jump over him. I would have had a lot more lives. You're really good at this one, but you suck at 3. See, and 3's the one I'm good at. I guess, you know, one of those ones I grew up on type thing. No other real reason behind it. You know, I beat it on stream. You got to beat that one on hard if you want to see the real ending. That's all you gotta do. You know, I can beat the game if I just don't get hit. All you gotta do is not get hit and you're good. I don't understand what the big deal is. That's extremely upsetting. Well, that sucks. We're down a life, but... You grew up on this one. Like, I remember this being in my house. Like I said, I had an older brother, and he had an NES. Like I was saying, I was just slightly after. My first console, you know, was the... was the Super Nintendo, like the first one I owned. He, of course, let me play his NES from time to time. But only, like, when he was finally done with it. When he grew out of games. And so after he grew out of them, he was like, yeah, go ahead, play the shit. You know, and my stepdad, he had an NES. So at one point, I ended up with, like, 2 NESs or some shit. Trust that. I was trying to remember, like, eventually I went and got a whole bunch of games. But when I was little, I guess, damn, what did we have? I know we had DuckTales. Contra. You know, Mario 3. Shit like that. That was... that every fucking family had. Mario Duck Hunt. You're a Sega Genesis kid? See, that's pretty cool. I remember my older brother had a Master System, but I was way too young. Like, he didn't have it for long, and he didn't have many games to go with it. But I had a friend, 2 friends, one that lived behind me who was a little older. He had a Genesis. And I used to go to his place to play, like, Genesis games. And then there was this rich kid whose parents weren't divorced, but they might as well have been. Like, they were, like, living in separate rooms. I think they were staying together just for the kids type thing. And his parents got him whatever he wanted. You know, he was the kid that had the trampoline, the pool, the whole fucking thing. And he had the Sega Saturn. And I thought that was just the coolest fucking thing. That's where my love for the Sega Saturn started. Like I said, that was the first time I had ever seen it. He had Panzer Dragoon, Clockwork Knight, and I felt like he had something else. He had mostly just launch games. I think that's what was so weird. I guess he never got, like, any other games. He was super rich, dude. Like, I don't know what his dad did or whatever. He had, like, a special needs brother, too. I think that's why the parents had stayed together. You know, but that was, like, at my childhood house. And eventually we moved away from there. So I never know what happened to him. But it was cool, you know. That was the majority of my Sega experiences were at friends' houses, you know. Oh shit, it fucking turned. Damn. So far it's a decent run. I need to get my spread gun back. I've actually had 2 more fuck ups too than I had that one time that we got pretty far in this one. Oh, okay. I guess that guy wasn't gonna die. Okay. Well, at least. At least I got the machine gun. Oh, with rapid fire. Okay. Well, if we get spread gun, we'll be good to go. There it is. There we go. Right back on track, baby. Fucking right back on track. Look at spread gun. Fucking right back on track. Like it never fucking happened. Sitting with a couple extra lives there, too. Ooh, that was almost a picture too close. I almost fucked that one up. All right, now I just need a good run here. Oh my god, I didn't think I made it. I honestly didn't think I made that first fucking jump. Okay. Nice and easy. Alright, I want to time that. Boom. Go. No! Fucking bullshit. Well, I can just jump over the top of that thing. I had no idea. Don't jump on that one next time. Oh, just walk off? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Well, all right, still no continue. We got 4 lives. We don't have a gun, so that sucks a little bit, but I forgot about that guy. Oh no, we're falling apart. Falling apart. The whole level's a trap, that's for sure. Oh! No! Machine gun! Okay. Ah. All right, that's good. Now I've got my spread gun. That's a trap. Hey, what's up, Cheese? How you doing, buddy? Oh, actually, I saw the Cheese and I thought Cheese was in here. That's Classic Dead posting the Cheese. So run at the door? Well, this door coming up? All right. I'm going to take your word for it. You the man. Good fucking tip. Here we go. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome in. It's looking like it might be a no continue run. We died, unfortunately, but so far we're looking good. Yeah. Just take my time. Taking my time through here, get some extra lives. Yes. Believe in the spread. Become the spread. You are the spread. Ah, shit. Consider yourself a hero unlocked. We just unlocked like 3 achievements there, I guess, because one of them was to beat the game without continuing. Well, hey, you came in here just to see the end of the game. Very nice. All right, so with a little bit of practice, I could get through the game at least a little better. I feel like What, besides like that trap stage, most of them are pretty easy. Hey, thank you guys. So you got 25 hours to master this game? Yeah, I just do not have the experience with this one. I was telling my chat earlier that I'm just more familiar with Contra 3, and it shows. It shows. It took me way too long to run through this, but I did it. Shout out to Classic Dad here for the tips on it too. That was very helpful. Hey, there's Cheese. I thought I saw you in here earlier, buddy. I was like, hey, there's Cheese. Jumps that made the game needed 30 lives. And that's how I used to go through the game. Was Konami code. When I was little, that's how I first beat it. Later on, you know, I eventually beat it no Konami code. I think that might have been the first time I beat it no continue, though. To be honest, the fact that this was like your third ever NES game, well, that's pretty impressive, though. This is a great NES game. And, you know, we were talking about this at the beginning of the stream, that this is one of those games that people used to throw in there as being, you know, NES hard. And I think it is the first time you play it. But I don't think it's like as hard as like Ninja Gaiden or anything like that. And you can learn any of those games, but that's more of like an NES hard. Or running some of those other games we beat. Even like the end of Kickmaster gets pretty fucking challenging, but yeah, I mean, I get it. This is easy after you run through it. I think when I was a kid, though, I see why people consider this one to be challenging when you first play it. The one-hit kills, you know, you get to some of those later stages, and I think the Konami code actually hurt people in this one. You having 30 lives, when you got to those later stages, you just rush it. You're just going through. You're not waiting for anything. You don't have to. You got 30 lives. You know, you can just kind of tank the whole fucking game. If you want to get, you know, better at the game, you got to turn the code off. Ryan, you said you beat Mega Man 1 and 5 as your first and second. Ooh, you know, Mega Man 1's a pretty challenging one, too. Hey, Classic Dad, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it, buddy. Came in here, gave me some tips and some bits. You're the fucking man. I appreciate you, dude. Well, that's another one to chalk up to the list. For anybody that's new in here, we're basically trying to beat every game. All games. New games, old games, whatever. I play mostly retro games. And obviously we're not going to get through every game. I know that. It's just the fun of trying. And so that's the next one that we've done here. That puts us at, let me see. What's the official count? Like 226 now? That's not bad.